Okay, we're live on Made Media. That hasn't been live in like months. I think my last video was the Bane video, the comparison of the Bane hot toy, the new versus the old one. But I'll wait for a couple people to jump in here. I don't even know if I'll get any live viewers. We'll see. This wasn't a scheduled live stream. I just felt like going live because there is a lot of stuff to talk about, and there's no LWO tonight, I don't think. And there's no Ben Thomas show on Sunday. So I won't be able to talk about this stuff until Tuesday with CW, but I didn't feel like waiting till Tuesday. So we are going to talk about some stuff, but I'm going to see if I can get at least like 5 people in here. Look at this guy. Only one. Only one guy. Mario. What's up, Mario? I'm going to see if I can get some viewers in, and I'm going to start talking about some stuff. Oh, we got Walton. Look at this guy. And Adriana. Wow. 3 viewers. 3 viewers. Adriana doesn't count. She should be working right now, so. Let's see if we can get anybody else. If I get like 5 people in here, I'll start up, but just wanted to see what we could get. Nice, man. Nice. At work. TGIF, baby. Friday. You still at work? Dude, when are you going to get to Disney? Oh, dang. We got someone in here from Denmark. I forget that I can show the comments because I haven't ran a stream in a while. We got Henrik Harsfurt. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. From Denmark. What's up? We got 4. I'm just going to start talking about shit because we got 4 live viewers, and I don't think I'm going to get much more since I haven't streamed in forever, but so today I wanted to jump on really quick and just talk about like every bit of news that we've been getting, because for 1/6 we've been getting a lot of news. And like I was saying before anybody jumped in, like I got no LWO tonight. I got no Ben Thomas show on Sunday, so I won't be able to talk about this stuff until Tuesday on CW. So I just wanted to jump on real quick and give my thoughts on some different news that I thought was exciting. So uh let's jump in to, I guess I will start with Hot Toys because they just released Chopper and everybody was excited for Chopper, and we got the Ahsoka show, and so Rebels is hot right now, so we got Sabine and we got Chopper so far. And it's exciting to get some Rebels, but I have one like thought about this, and it is, normally I'm not a line guy. Normally I don't care about collecting whole lines or whole teams. Like I'm cool with getting a couple or getting what I get, but with Rebels I kind of want the whole Rebels team. And the thing with the Ahsoka show is, and this is spoilers if you haven't seen Rebels, and you're only watching Ahsoka, but it's an old spoiler you probably already know, so I'm gonna talk about it anyway. But if you don't want to hear it, then I'm just warning you. But um, in Ahsoka show, we're not gonna get the full Rebels team. We're not gonna get Kanan because Kanan is not alive unless they find some kind of new Star Wars way to bring this fool back from the dead. Then then we're not gonna get Kanan, and we're not gonna get Zeb. Well, so far they haven't showed Zeb. We saw Zeb in season 3 of Mando, I think. He's the big purple dude, the animal looking thing. I don't know if people knew who he was, but we saw Zeb, but I don't know if we haven't seen him so far in Ahsoka. So that's 2 main characters from the Rebels team that we might not get from Hot Toys. And it's like, yeah, we got Sabine, we got Chopper's up for pre-order now, and then I'm sure we're gonna get an Ahsoka the White. Um, and Ahsoka isn't really part of the Rebels team. She's just kind of like there. But we're not gonna get the other main characters. So, we're gonna get Hera because they tease Hera with Chopper. So Um, do we care? Do you guys care that you're not going to get the whole team, or you guys good with whatever they give you from Ahsoka? Because I personally, I want the whole team, you know? So, let's see. So here he is. Here's Chopper. Let me see. It's big enough. Big enough. And Chopper does look really cool. It looks like they're giving him the full head articulation because he is a lot more. He has a lot more movement than other droids. He has a lot more character. He has the arms. He's always doing wacky things with, and his head tilts. And it looks like here you're gonna be able to tilt his head and stuff. So that's cool. Right there, you got what's his name? Huang. So they're teasing him. Maybe they'll get him. Here's the tease for Hera, which is cool because I personally like Hera a lot in the new Ahsoka show, and she's awesome in Rebels. So we're gonna get Hera. And then here's some more of that. You're gonna be able to tilt the head a little bit. It looks like. I don't know if there's any die casts, which would have been cool to see. And then you got a size comparison with R2D2. Well, yeah, let's see everything he comes with, which is not. It's pretty much just showing everything that Chopper does. But anyway, yeah. So my biggest thing, like, I want Chopper, I want Sabine. I would love an Ahsoka the White. I hadn't really cared about. I honestly hadn't really cared about Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka. I was like hit or miss on her. I don't know. I was like, she's cool, but I don't know if I like her that much. But in Ahsoka series, I'm starting to like her a lot. And as Ahsoka the White, I feel like she's getting a little more character. I haven't seen the newest episode, by the way. So if anybody's talking about the newest episode, I haven't seen that shit yet. But only got Jason. What's up, Jason? Thanks for tuning in, man. Just a random live stream. Didn't really want to talk about it. Like, didn't really have a planned thing, but I wanted to talk about some stuff. Mario's saying, dude, Zeb is a big purple animal. Like, what? How else would you describe Zeb to people that don't know Zeb? That's exactly what he is. But yeah, anyway, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this yet. Like, they're cool, but I want Kanan, man. And I don't know if we're going to see Kanan in a flashback or something and there's a chance that we'll get him or not, but I'm kind of hesitating on ordering any of the team because I don't know if I want half the team or if I want a full team. So I guess you could do Hera and Chopper together and Sabine, and I guess it's fine, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But anyway, that's the hot toy news. Well, also, we'll talk about the price really quick. So he's $240. People are saying that's a good price. That feels kind of pricey, especially like a regular figure used to be $240. Now, regular figures are apparently $300 with those new Spider-Man. I'll take a look at those real quick, I guess. But with these new Spider-Man, $300. Like, I know they have some light ups, a couple head sculpts, but like, goddamn. Well, $285. Goddamn, it seems like a lot, dude. So $240 for Chopper, I don't know, man. Like, I know Yoda was like $180 when he was released, and I'm feeling like the droids should be the same as them, you know? Like, I know they have maybe light up effects. I don't know if Chopper has any like sound effects or anything. I guess I could read the description of what you get with him. Does it even say any kind of? So we got LED light up function, amazing paint. Yeah, I don't see anything about like sound effects or anything. Just LED. So $240, I don't know. It seems pricey to me. Is it jarring? Not really. Like, if I wanted it, I'd still get it, but it seems pricey, you know? And then there's like no diecast either. It doesn't say diecast on it. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Feel like we're getting some expensive shit. And people are just paying that shit. Let's see what we got in the chat real quick. No, he didn't. This fool said Kanan came back in the newest episode. Mario, I swear to God, man. I'm going to see you later, dude. And I'm going to fucking... You're going to hear some shit. Oh, what happened to Zeb? Baby Zeb is dead. It's a good callback to a great movie. 285 for animated CAD, crazy, and that's a sideshow fig. I know, man. Shit's getting expensive. And that figure I want too. It looks good, but I'm worried about the pleather jacket. Um, so I don't know. I have to. I don't know how I feel about that line either, because to me that line looks good, but people are hating on that line. But it is expensive for sideshow. It should be closer to like twos, to like the low twos. But 240 was the price for Commander Cody. Yeah, everything's going up. It's crazy, dude. That's insane. And people are just like, oh, fuck it. You know, it seems like a good price. I don't know, man. I mean, I know we don't have a choice. Like, what are we're gonna pay it? But still, like, I don't know. I guess we could. It's up to you guys. That's your guys' thing, but I wouldn't mind. 230 sounds closer. Yeah, 230, 240. Like what this chopper is. Well, the animated the Anakin and Obi were 250, and people didn't even want to pay that. And I think you could get them on sale now. So I'm sure that they'll go on sale, but yeah, like closer to 200. I'd be more willing to pay for those. What's up, late night trip? Okay, anyways, right now we were talking about the chopper. Um, then I mentioned the Spider-Man stuff, but I haven't seen that movie yet, so I don't really want to get into like a talking discussion about those because I don't really know anything about them. They look cool. The head sculpt on the Prowler one looks fucking dope, but I probably won't get those figures, and I still haven't watched the show yet. And I thought it was on Disney Plus, but it is not. So anyway, all right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna cut out chopper talk for right now, and we are gonna move on to uh, we're gonna move on to third party talk real quick, because there is some third party news that I really, really am interested in, and if you know me, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna share. So this is KG Hobby. This is one of the sites that I order third party from. Obviously, I order from 1/6 Kit as well. But sometimes KG Hobby has stuff that Kit doesn't have or is sold out, and they're just as good as Kit in my opinion. I think you get free shipping sometimes. Sometimes I do pay like $20 in shipping maybe, or I don't know. I haven't ordered in a while, but it's a good site. They communicate really well. If you need to cancel something, they respond quick. But anyway, obviously, the third party news that I wanted to talk about. So Toys, man, doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. This is Mr. Ice, 1/6 scale collectible figure. Coming in at, let's switch this up to, you could switch it up to, here we go, USD. We got 125, dude. That's a sick ass price. Look at this. We're talking about Hot Toys and shit coming at 240 for a droid, 285 for normal figures now. And you got third party 125, and this looks pretty good. I know it's a third party, but this looks good. Sozo Toys is doing good. But anyway, we got Mr. Freeze in his robe back when he's in his lair, his freeze lair, and they're watching The Year Without a Santa Claus throwback with Mr. White Christmas. So you got the robe. Let me do this. Let me full screen. Can I full screen? I don't know. It's small. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm not good with all the with the presenting and the making images larger and all that shit. Wonder if I click down here. Nope. Oh, there you go. That's kind of a bigger. All right, so we got the frozen cigar, which I do remember him smoking a cigar, but now it seems kind of stupid that he was in a giant freezer and he's smoking a cigar. But then you have the diamonds, some swap out hands, his slippers, and then like a ice chair, an ice lounger chair, which is cool. That's probably the coolest thing because you can have him chilling in the chair. But dude, this head sculpt, that's amazing. That's pretty freaking amazing. Especially for third party, that's That's nice. That's really good. So I'm super hyped for this. I already pre-ordered this actually through KG Hobby, I think. Uh, so yeah, if you want, check out KG Hobby. They're a good site to order third party. If you're interested in this, come check them out. You could do 20% down payment, or you could do a full payment and get a little bit of a discount. But this is releasing. Did it say Q2 to Q3 of next year? So I know So Toys was really quick at releasing figures in the beginning. Now I feel like they've slowed down a little bit, but still usually kind of on time. So we should see that by the middle to end of next year. So we have that, but that's not the only third party Mr. Freeze we got, which is insane because what how many Mr. Freezes are we gonna get? That's awesome, dude, especially for someone that's a Batman and Robin fan. But we also got Dr. Zero from Dragon Toys. Now this one, granted, the head sculpt is not as sick as the So Toys one, but I still feel like it's not bad. He does look a little different, I feel like, when he's in the suit. And plus you got the goggles and the helmet. So like with all that on, dude, that's passable, man. And he comes with some, first of all, he comes in the gear. So this is the main look from Batman and Robin. He comes with his ice gun. He comes with the wings, which I forgot what scene that was from when he has the wings. But that's sick, dude. And then I mean, if you really wanted to, look, you could take the head out of the suit, and then you just have you could have the So Toys one and have this one behind him as if like, he has his suit on display. So that's cool. Oh, we got Calvin tuning in. Calvin, dude, KG Hobby is the site that I'm looking at right now for the So Toys. Their site that I order some third party from is either KG Hobby or 16 Kit, but I don't think Kit has both of these up yet. I think that's why I went with KG Hobby. I don't think Kit has the So Toys Mr. Freeze up. Or he didn't when I checked, which was yesterday. Yeah, I still don't see the So Toys Mr. Ice on kits yet. He does have the Dragon Toys Dr. Zero, which is the one we're looking at right now. So if you want to order that one from Kit, go ahead. But KG Hobby has the Dr. Zero, and it has the So Toys Mr. Ice. So the Dr. Zero, also, I think it's a little more expensive on kits. It's $179 here. You could do 20% down payment, or you could get a discount if you pay in full, 3%. This looks like it also is coming out next year, a little bit sooner, at the beginning of next year. So that's cool, dude. I'm kind of hyped, man. Dude, if we get a Poison Ivy, a freaking Bane, that Bane is a sick Bane, dude. That would be a big figure too. That would be dope. And I would love to see Poison Ivy in like 3 or 4 different outfits, dude. She has so many cool outfits in that movie. And then if we see Robin in the red and black suit, we could see a Batgirl. And then we can see Robin in the silver and black when they're all in the silver and black. Dude, there's so many cool figures they could do from this. So I'm kind of hyped. So we got some third party hype. I haven't ordered the Dragon Toys yet, but I will eventually, just trying to spread out some pre-orders because I ordered the soups this week, and I also ordered that So Toys Mr. Ice. So yo, we got Danny Lee. What's up, Danny? Yeah, the channel is alive, kind of. I just felt like going live and talking about stuff. Let me check in with the other chat, see what we got. Yeah, I asked Joao about the penguin because I saw it on Collectors Unite. He said it's from Eternal Toys, but I didn't see if it was up anywhere yet. I haven't checked it out. What we got, Walton? Get this Schumacher Batman villain off my screen full. Man, turn the fucking channel off then. The hell? We like Batman and Robin over here, motherfucker. Oh goddamn. We got P-Rock. I want to see you in 3 different outfits. Holy shit. You gotta pay extra for that, man. We don't have super chats here, but I can send you my PayPal, dog. I'm tempted, Danny. I'm tempted, but I'm pretty sure this is the only channel Walton watches still. So, okay, all right. So we hit the third party talk. Let me see. Oh no, we got one more third party that I wanted to mention. One more, because I had a couple people send me this. So let me see. It might not even be on KG Hobby. I might have to switch over to Kit for this next one. Well, I guess I can mention this really quick. Now that we got Freeze, all of a sudden this Alfred is more tempting to me. Like, I thought I could skip this one, but I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have every character from this show if everybody does them. So now I kind of want the Alfred now. So I'm like, damn. And it's Mars Toys, so that's even better. You know, it's gonna be good. All right, so the other figure I want to talk about isn't on KG, so that's why I spread out the pre-orders, because sometimes someone will have it and the other one won't. So we're gonna switch over to Kit to talk about the next item that I want to talk about, which is this guy right here. We got, what is this thing even called? The Fireman, which is basically Human Torch, Chris Evans' Human Torch from Fantastic Four. I don't know if this is Fantastic Four the first or the second movie, but I had a couple people send me this on Instagram, and it's by Premier Toys, which I think I've seen a couple from Premier Toys. I feel like they're new. We've been seeing a couple, but you got pre-order cutoff at the end of October or close to the end of the 20th, and then this is coming out at the beginning of next year. $152, down payment $22. And yeah, let's take a look at this guy. So everything he comes with, which is not much. You got two heads, the neck piece that makes his head look like he's on fire. Someone said that with the fire helmet head on, he looks like Messi. And I was like, oh shit, I can't unsee it now. See if there's a close up on his face when he has the fire head on. But this fool, first of all, it doesn't even really look like Chris Evans. It just looks like some dude. But someone said he looked like Messi. And I was like, I cannot unsee Messi now. That's freaking Lionel Messi. I was like, what the frick? That's funny, but it's cool to see someone's doing Fantastic Four. I love the old Fantastic Four. I didn't really much care for that remake, but it looks like I mean, if this does well, they're gonna do the whole team. So you got Mr. Fantastic, which I forget the actor's name. Then we got Jessica Alba, Invisible Woman, and we got I think his name is Michael Chickles or something. The dude that played the Thing. Which I loved. There's actually a statue of this version of the Thing at one of the comic shops near my house. Look at this. Mara said, Mr. Ice and Fireman? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let me check in again with the chat. Oh yeah, I did. Mario said, did I see the Mars is doing Arnold Freeze too? I did see them tease their updated head, or like that render of the head sculpt. So dang, man. But see, is Mars Toys, then you're kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen, because we got the robe from Soso and we got the Dragon Toys with the suit on. So what's Mars Toys going to do? What if they did both? Then I'd be really screwed. Like, I'm going to have a shit ton of Mr. Freezes, like, to pick and choose and create the best one, I guess. But that is cool, man, and I think Mars is the best one. So, I mean, Soso's looks really good. So I'm cool with that too, but... what else? Let's see what else we got. Jason says, I will say a lot of third party is starting to bring their game up, giving us figs we aren't getting from mainline. Yeah, dude, we got a lot of good third party stuff right now, like decent. And this year I was gonna try and not order so much third party stuff. So yeah, now I'm like in a bind. But Alba and her underwear is the only thing good about the early 2000 Fantastic Four movies. You hate to see it, dude. Those were good. Those were decent movies compared to what we're getting now, dude. You guys, dude, early Fox movies and Fantastic Four. You go early Sony and early Fox, dude. If we go back, and you take that over like Loki and fucking Moon Knight and fucking Miss Marvel, dude. I'll take all that shit over all that shit that we're getting now. So, oh, this is true. This is true, Mario. They could do Freeze in jail. That's another version of Freeze I'd need. Or at least if I had multiple ones, I could make like I could like kit together a Freeze in jail probably. Yeah, the guy from Shield. That's what I was trying to think of the show, but yeah. You're going to be frozen. I have these figures on order. Then I got the email for waitlist for the ARF Trooper. A lot of waitlists has been converting lately, so yeah, man. But anyway, back to this fire, man. So it's cool. I want these. It's cheap-ish. It's 150. So do I get it and try to get a better head sculpt? Because the Chris Evans head sucks. The fire head, like, it ain't much better. Like, yeah, in this it doesn't look bad, but they do a lot of editing to this. Like, they make it look like it's lit up, which it will not light up. I'm pretty sure, unless it says that right here. Let's see. Oh, translucent flame head sculpt with LED light. Okay, I'm wrong. It's gonna light up. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. So maybe it'll look sick with the light up. I don't know. I'm tempted. We'll see. But like, there's a lot of stuff coming out right now. So like, even $150 to allocate towards this thing is like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So anyway, that was the third party stuff. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Michael Chiklis? Or Chickles? I fucking love those movies, man. Let's see. Walton had a waitlist convert, but Prime 1 shipping is too crazy. What converted, Walton? What Prime 1 statue converted? I saw Art did a live unboxing of the Green Lantern the other day. That's a sick statue, man. But your boy's out on statues right now, dog, because everything's too expensive. So, all right. Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to talk about on this stream. I also got 8 live viewers, which is, I was cool with 5, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. Random live stream on the channel. Walton said Bane versus Batman. Boat was 540. Jesus. And air was 900. That's a big ass piece though, right? Bane versus Batman. That's a sick piece though. So 540. I mean, I guess that's average nowadays. That's crazy though, dude. For boat. That's crazy. 2 boxes? 2 boxes. That seems like average nowadays. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Wow, Prime 1 Harley Quinn Arkham Asylum on the way from GFX. I think that one was, I want to say that one was on sale today. That one's on the daily deals today for like 10% off maybe. I don't remember. But congrats, dude. GFX. I have one statue on order still with GFX that I haven't canceled. It's the Robin. The Throbbing Batman from Batman and Robin. All right. Okay. So what we really want to get into is InArt. We got InArt, who's got, what is it, Shanghai and Wonder Festival coming up. So let me share this really quick. So InArt's been teasing a couple things. They got Wonder Festival coming up, and this is the newest bit of info, newest bit of tease that we got from them. We got 1/12 scale they're teasing, and it looks like they're starting with the Dark Knight, which is crazy, dude. I didn't know that they were planning on getting into 1/12. I don't remember John even talking about 1/12. So this is exciting. I know most people that are in our community don't collect 112. I got, few people on CW through Small Talk that collect 112, which is cool. But what's exciting about this is it's kind of crazy. Like, so no one was really competing with Hot Toys until InArt came out. And now InArt kind of took them by storm. Like, we got the Joker, which was really good. You got the Pennywise, which looks to be really good. People are starting to get that. Gandalf, amazing. That's starting to get in people's hands too. So InArt's kind of, and because of that, Hot Toys is starting this artisan line. Like, they're trying to innovate and be better because of InArt. And now we got InArt coming to 112, which is crazy too, because really in 112, the only thing that's similar to Hot Toys that's like high end collecting for 112 that's cloth like Hot Toys is Mezco. And if InArt does 112 as well as they're doing 16, they're going to give Mezco a run for their money. Now, granted, they're going to be more expensive, but they're also more expensive than Hot Toys, and people are still buying them for 16. So, dude, that's crazy. So InArt is going to compete with the best 16 scale that we have to offer right now, which is Hot Toys. They're going to compete with the best 112 scale that we have to offer, which is Mezco. And they got Queen Studios that was making decent statues. They kind of shit the bed in the statue community because they're all over the place, which I'm hoping doesn't end up being the case for their 16 and 112 stuff, because the statues, I mean, Queen, if they like got their shit together, man, they could be killing statues, 16 and 112. They could be the new best player in every single scale that we collect. But they let the statues fall a little bit. Like, yeah, they announced the new 1-to-1 Mark 6. It's like, how many motherfuckers collect 1-to-1? So that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Let me check in with the chat again real quick. Looks like everybody's talking amongst yourselves. Yeah, Danny, 112. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna be on all fronts, dude. So if they get their statues back together and they keep it going with the 16 and 112, dude, they're gonna be the best company for collectibles, hands down. Like, that's insane. That's insane. So I'm really excited to see this. Obviously, I started collecting more 112. Let me see. I'll show this real quick. This isn't new, but I like 112 still, dude. So I got a little Iron Patriot. And the cool thing with 112 Iron Man is you could do flight poses and not really worry about it. So that's not new, but it's cool. It's a cool little 112, And I got little Elvira that doesn't want to stand for shit. She keeps falling over. And I know Tweeterhead just didn't Elvira, but I'm good with Elvira now. And then another thing that I'm waiting for Hot Toys to announce that I will get is this fool, the Feral Predator, which is a pretty sick little NECA figure that has magnets on the back for his backpack and his gun. So 112 is cool sometimes, man. But I'll still get the Hot Toy when that one gets announced. But yeah, I'm down for InArt 112 stuff. So yeah, I know that. I knew you were gonna mention that, Walton. They were having QC issues, but I'm saying they were the only ones doing movie statues for Marvel. They were starting to do some cool comic-based statues, like you had that Batman. They teased the Hulk that people weren't really in on, but like, I'm just saying, if they got their shit together with statues, and they're doing great with 16, and they could do the same with 112, like they'd be a crazy company. Mario says, "Let's get John on your show, and you can tell him." Then the only thing is like, you have to tell him like 3 months in advance that what you want to talk about, so that way he can even answer it. No hate on John. I fucking love John. He's funny and he's cool, and I love that he does so much social media stuff and that they're always out there. But like, it's a pre-game process. You got to ask him all these questions ahead of time, and then by the time he gets on the channel, you got all new questions. So it's like, I'll just let it come out. I'll just let the news come out as it comes out. But yeah, P-Rock, I know you collect 112, so I don't know if you'd be excited for InArt 112 line. Dark Knight. I don't know. I mean, they're gonna do other stuff, but it looks like they're starting with Dark Knight. But we're gonna see. Actually, let me go back to this. So this, I think this starts in a couple of days, like next week, right? Or this is it this weekend? It starts. I think it says when this show is. Uh, 3-day countdown to Shanghai. So yeah, this is in 3 days. So in a couple of days, we're gonna see some Dark Knight stuff in 112. So that's dope. And then so we got the 112, like I said. Then obviously we got Batman and Superman. Batman versus Superman Soups that just went up for pre-order. Which I did pre-order, which I think is dope. We talked a little bit about this on CW last week. And obviously it's all over YouTube now, so I'm not going to get into it a lot, but dope. I'm excited for this line. Like, I need a Batman. I want Wonder Woman. And I know that all these figures exist already from Hot Toys, but like, I'm kind of an InArt fanboy right now. And I want like the best, and so far I think InArt is doing the best shit. So I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited. So I had to pre-order it, and I ordered this through Kit. So if you're looking for a place to order InArt, order through Kit. That's who I got my Joker through, and I was like, I got that really fast, free shipping, so that was cool. So I'll probably do most of my InArt stuff through Kit. I do have Aragorn on order through KG Hobby, like I was saying. I have Gandalf on order through not through a statue company. Fuck, I can't think of the name of the. It's blanking on me right now. Damn, it really did. Fuck. If I remember it, like someone could ask me, and I'll. If someone asks in the comments, I'll comment it. But I have Gandalf on order through someone else. Oh, we got Lane. What's up, Lane? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. Just a quick live stream going over some stuff that I want to talk about. We got I talked about some third party stuff with the Mr. Freeze and the Chris Evans Human Torch, and then I covered a little bit of Hot Toys with Chopper and the whole Ahsoka show stuff that's coming out, and who I'm hoping to see from that line. And then now we're going over some InArt stuff, because InArt tees 112. I know you collect 112 lanes, so tell me if you'd be interested in anything from InArt from 112. But I just thought it's crazy that they're doing 112 now, because I was saying the only one that's like Hot Toys in 112 is Mezco. And if InArt does 112 as good as Mezco, then they're kind of competing with all the best companies in the best scales. So, yeah, that's cool. Let's see what Mario said. Don't let Denobi hear you say InArt and is the best. Fuck that. Fuck that guy. He can hate on it all he wants. It's the best. It's the best around. All right. So, thanks for tuning in, Jason. Appreciate it, man. Go get fresh, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, P-Rock says as long as they're below 200 and no rooted hair. I don't think they do rooted in that scale, but I don't know if they'll be below 200. They might be right around 200, actually. You know, because they got, they're about, well, the Superman is 400. So that's about 100 more than a Hot Toys would be. So if you think about it, Mezco's are like 100. So I'm guessing anything InArt does with 112 probably be right around $200. Let's see, Walton says Rashid has warped your mind. I swear I hear you saying Ashoka instead of Ahsoka. I would never say Ashoka. Dude, it's Ahsoka. But it might just be the way that I talk. It sounds like Ashoka. But no, it's Ahsoka, I promise you. Lane says he pre-ordered Chopper. Cool. Good for you, man. It's definitely dope. So my gripe, not really gripe, but my concern was like, we're going to get Chopper, we're going to get Hera, we got Sabine, and we're going to get a new Ahsoka. But we're not going to get, and we might get Ezra. We're not going to get Kanan or Zeb, because they haven't showed Zeb yet, and they haven't. And I highly doubt we're gonna see Kanan unless it's like a flashback or some fucking Dothamir witch, some fucking voodoo that they bring him back to life. But so far, who knows? So that's my gripe with that line is like, do I just want the ones they're gonna give us, or do I want a full team of rebels? I don't know. Okay, man. Drive safe. Have fun. All right. Thanks for listening, Mario. Appreciate you, man. They showed Zeb. Did they show Zeb in the newest episode? Because I haven't seen the newest episode, but I know they showed Zeb in season 3 of Mando. But that doesn't mean we're getting a hot toy of him, you know. But anyway, let's go back to touch on this soups really quick, badass. But really, what I want to talk about is the other tease that we saw from InArt, which was, well, we got the 112, and then this. This is the other big tease. So we're gonna see this in a couple days. They tease a 2-pack of Christopher Reeve Superman, or I'm pretty sure it'll be a 2-pack. You probably could get them solo the way they did Batman, but you got the Superman version in his outfit, and then you got Clark Kent. So that's really cool. I know a lot of people want a new Reeves. We have that old Hot Toy one. So that's really cool to see an updated, most likely a very good version of him. Hopefully they do something with the base, or they tie in the Fortress of Solitude somehow. Like, because that's one thing I have a gripe with InArt is I don't really love their bases. Like, I think the Hot Toy bases are better. Like, not necessarily with the Joker. I think Hot Toys was the same, like, boring kind of base with their Joker. But with their Superman, their BVS Superman, I like the Hot Toys base better. It's like that symbol, Batman versus Superman from the movie. And then the Superman for InArt is just that, like, yeah, it has the front that kind of looks like the ship, which is cool, but it's just plain concrete rock, which isn't very cool. So their bases aren't that cool. So I'm hoping we see a cool base with Christopher Reeves. And then we got Thorin, which was from left field because they're doing Lord of the Rings right now. I don't even know if they said they were going to do Hobbit or not. That definitely wasn't on any lists. And we got Thorin, which is crazy because I love The Hobbit. But people don't seem to be as keen on The Hobbit as they are with Lord of the Rings. So when they showed this, people were like, what the hell? Like, why not Gimli? And look, I love Gimli. Probably my favorite dwarf. He has to be, right? But I also love Thorin and I love The Hobbit. So I'm cool with this. I like that it shows that they're doing The Hobbit too, man, because I want to see a Bilbo from The Hobbit. I love Bilbo way more in The Hobbit than I do in Lord of the Rings. So I'm hype. I'll take it, you know. And then you got Daenerys, which I know Marco corrected me on this. What is it, Daenerys? Daenerys, but I say Daenerys. I don't know why. It's Daenerys sounds better. So you got Daenerys, which looks to be in her outfit when she goes up north. Her snow outfit. So that's cool because Daenerys was on the list. So I'm glad that they're doing Daenerys. I'm fine with the snow outfit. I don't really know that I'd prefer anything for Daenerys. That's like her season 8 outfit, right? Like what she finishes in. So I'm cool with that. And then you got Dumbledore, which is a really cool figure from Harry Potter, which is interesting too. Like instead of going into Hermione or Ron, they go with Dumbledore, which is kind of crazy. But it's cool. Or even like a Voldemort. They didn't go straight into Voldemort. They're giving you Dumbledore. So all those people that are saying like, oh, InArt's giving us characters we already seen before. We either have never seen these characters or haven't seen them done well or haven't seen them done in a long time. So like Christopher Reeves, we've only ever seen from Hot Toys a long time ago. So that's needed. That's a needed upgrade. We got Thorin, which I don't know if Asmus did Thorin or not. But even if Asmus did do Thorin, it probably sucked because they only have like one good figure that they ever did. 2 now with the Gandalf. So that's needed. Whether you're a big Hobbit fan or not, that is a needed figure for some people. Daenerys, which is been done a couple times by 3.0, but never been done well. So that's a needed upgrade. And then we got Dumbledore, which I don't know if I think it's Asmus that does Harry Potter as well, or Star Ace maybe. Star Ace. I don't know if they ever did a Dumbledore, but there ain't no way in hell they did a Dumbledore that's good. So these are all needed figures. So all those people that are saying InArt ain't doing shit different, here you go, right here, man. Let's see. Let me check back in with the chat real quick. Danny says that. Oh, okay. That's where I left off. He was in the bar. I know that was season 3 of Mando, dude. I said that, bro. Mario keeps saying Kanan showed up. If I watch a new episode and there's Kanan in there, Mario, I swear to God. How many of those do you want? I forget which one you're talking about, Lane. Oh, of these. So of these, Christopher Reeve's 2-pack, I'd be highly tempted. Probably would get Thorin for sure. I think Thorin and Daenerys are the 2 for sures for me. Dumbledore, I still didn't order Harry Potter. And even if I did order Harry Potter, do I need Dumbledore? I would probably only need a Harry, Hermione, and Ron. Yeah, I'd be done with Harry Potter in those kid versions forever. I'd be done. Like, I wouldn't need anything else. And I still haven't pulled the trigger on that because even though I loved the first 3 or 4 movies like the most. I'm not that big of a Harry Potter guy, so like I still don't know if I need those. What's up, Chasen? Thanks for tuning in. It was just a random thing, dude. If anybody's free and they want to join in, let me know. I'll send them a link. But like I said, it was just a quick thing. I don't even know how much longer I'll be live. I just wanted to jump on and do something real quick. Your pronunciation is triggering me. Oh shit, my bad, Walton. Ben Chan, what's up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in. Okay, P Rock says it was Star Ace that did the Harry Potter stuff, and I know you got those Star Ace ones, like some of those figures. So he said it sucked. Yeah, so I know you're a big Harry Potter guy, so you're probably in on the Dumbledore, right, P Rock? Oh, look at this guy. Said send him a link. All right. Hold on. Let me open a new. Sorry, guys. One quick second. Why send this mofo a link so you can tune in while he drives and break the rules of the road. So if you see this fool on the road, stay away from this. All right. So anyway, oh hell yeah, P Rock's in. So yeah, dude, it's pretty sick. I'm glad that they're doing like different stuff, man. So I really think InArt's hitting on all fronts, man. It's hitting figures that, like with the soups, like much needed redos. Not much needed. There's good soups out there, but still, I don't think Hot Toys is the best ones. So we need those. Look at Danny said, I thought Calvin was the only one that streams driving. No, everybody does. It's just we know Calvin for it. You hate to see it. He owns that market. Someone's like InArt. They're coming in on his turf. Oh, yeah,
What's up? What's going on?
What you just got off work?
Yeah, I'm just on the 605 right now. And well, meeting up with a couple buddies of mine that I used to work with.
Oh, that's right. You said you're meeting up with some friends, some old friends.
I'm gonna do that. Then after that, I'll see y'all at Disney. Gonna have some dinner. Can't wait. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be fun. What's going on with you, man?
Nothing much, man. Just wanted to talk about some random stuff that all the news that we got lately. Cause
yeah, that's some crazy shit.
We weren't gonna have LWO, and Ben's not streaming on Sunday either, so I wasn't gonna be able to talk about this till Tuesday. So I thought might as well jump on.
Look at you taking initiative, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, yo, do me a favor too.
What?
It's Daenerys, not fucking Daenerys.
Oh my God. Daenerys sounds better, dude.
I don't give a shit, dude. Freaking Mario sounds better than Eddie, but it doesn't fit.
Wow, you hate to see it. That's not the same shit, man.
I know, but still.
Daenerys. It just
Daenerys.
ah.
Targaryen.
See, you said Daenerys too, fool.
I said
Uh,
Daenerys.
uh, what did
Oh,
Walton say?
shit.
Give me Panera Breads, broccoli cheddar if we're talking soups. Wow, dude.
Wow.
Because I say soups instead of Superman. Get the hell out of here. So what do you think about these? Are you excited for these ones that they teased? These 4?
Dude, it's exciting. I'm excited for the fact that they're giving us different figures outside of Star Wars, Marvel, or DC. Well,
Even
I mean,
though
okay,
we all want to see
Christopher
Star Wars.
Reeves, but still, I know, but they're. I mean, didn't okay? Like what you said earlier, right? We saw some of these figures before. Either they haven't been done as well, or they haven't been done in a long time, or
Yeah.
they haven't been done at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool that they're taking that approach, man. So I'm
Yeah,
excited
it
to see
is.
what they'll actually release, what they'll show us over the weekend, man. But that Superman 2-pack, holy shit!
Yeah, that's a
That's
dope one.
that Christopher Reeves 2-pack. That's gonna be crazy.
So are you in for sure on any of these?
Fuck, I'm not saying anything right now.
Oh man.
I'm broke as shit, dude. So
Yeah,
I
me
can't-
too, man.
So it's difficult. I want to, man. If anything, I definitely want the Christopher Reeves 2-pack,
Yeah.
and most likely Daenerys as well. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, huh? Just the Thorn, and
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore, right?
It's like Harry Potter's version of Gandalf, so I can see why they did that.
Nah, I'd rather get Gandalf.
I know, me too. I was never a big Harry Potter guy. Like they're cool, but I was never super into Harry Potter, so.
I tried, man. I never finished them.
Oh, you fell asleep. Oh, Lane wants
No.
an invite. Yeah, you did. You fucking fell asleep.
Oh shit! I fell super shit.
Right, get Lane in
Shut
here.
I hope I don't fall asleep on this damn freeway, dude. For real.
No, don't do that.
Dude, wouldn't that be awesome television, dude? Freaking Mario gets in the
No, that would not be awesome. What the hell? My one live stream back, and you're gonna go and fall asleep.
I know, huh? See you guys.
Dang, you hate to see it. All
Yo,
right,
what
I'm
the
gonna
hell,
send-
dude? Why are there buses driving in the damn carpool lane?
That's a
Like
good
legit
question.
full on street buses. I've never seen them before, dude.
Oh, like school buses? Oh, or you mean like neighborhood buses? Like I know what you mean.
Just like
The
just regular bus,
public
metro,
buses.
public
Yeah,
transportation. Yeah. What the hell? Only in LA, dude.
Wow, that was quick. Yo, what's up, Lane? You're muted.
Is that Kramer?
Yeah, Kramer.
What's
That's
up,
right.
man?
It's his
Kramer's
new
in the
nickname,
building.
Kramer.
What's up, man?
Still can't hear
Still
you,
can't
buddy.
hear him.
I heard you, but it's like real quiet. Let me see.
I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
We hear you now.
There he is.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason it's not picking up my actual mic, so I had to just activate my headset here. How are you
What's up,
guys
Lane?
doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Was-
Friday, so
Yeah, I just finished work like 3 minutes ago, so
yeah.
that's
me
why I
too.
didn't ask about
jumped
Jonah
off
before.
Damn,
I
you got
sent
home
some
quick,
emails
dude.
and then jumped on. So
I worked from home today.
Oh,
That's
that
what
must
I
be
get to do on
nice.
Friday. Yeah,
nice.
but
Living the dream, man. Shit.
yeah. No, but hey, there was a time earlier this year, like in February, I was working from home 4 days a week,
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
nice.
like torture.
and then our company
Yeah.
said nope, and then so now I have to drive through downtown Austin every day, and let me tell you, that is not the dream.
Dude, when I was in Dallas, they're starting to get more traffic out there, man. And it
Yeah.
used to be less traffic than LA, but this last time I was like, dang, they're starting to get a lot of traffic
Yeah.
now.
So I know you guys are talking about InArt and stuff, but I wanted to get your guys' interpretation. This is a figure I got an open live stream on Monday. I know
We're talking
Mario,
about InArt, bro. You gonna come in and hijack the stream? What
He's
the
a-
hell?
He's a Hot Toys guy. No.
Yeah, well,
Lane,
no, I'm
Lane,
a Boba
driving,
guy.
bro. I'm driving, bro. And I can't really see, dude. So.
Oh no, you're fine. But
That's
in
the
relation
repaint
to InArt, yeah,
or the
well,
Book
no,
of Boba Fett.
Yeah, this is my figure, man. Like I've been stopping and staring at this thing forever since I opened it on Monday,
It looks
like
good.
crazy.
Looks
But
Wow.
good.
anyway, to get on, you never can stop talking about Boba. Boba's the man.
Yeah, we
Um,
can.
eh,
Boba's the
but
man now.
yeah. Well, and then the Batman figure might come out or something. I'm going to be like, Robert Pattinson's the man.
Look at this
Then,
Who?
guy. We got Buck Fangs says, "Hola, cómo estás, bitches?" What the
thanks.
frick?
Who the hell?
That's
What?
Buck Fangs over here speaking Spanish. This guy. I didn't even know
Wow.
Buck Fangs was still alive, man.
Jeez.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
I haven't streamed with Buck in a minute, but
Yeah.
Damn.
what's
Well,
up, Buck?
I would definitely say for the InArt what you guys are talking about, because I taught this on Hot Toys Hotline a little bit last night.
On who?
Hot Toys Hotline. That's one of the Connor. He's
No
a
idea.
show I've been on them for like over a year.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I know
They
you've
stream
told me
on
about it
Thursdays.
before. Yeah.
But I will say of those figures, I literally we were talking about InArt and I almost said nothing last night because I didn't think really I'm not haven't bought or haven't pre-ordered any of the InArt figures so
Right.
far that have been put out. Of that image though, the upcoming, I mean, I'm not a Harry Potter guy, so the Dumbledore was kind of to me. The Thorin is an interesting one. I don't know if you just
Hold on. Let me,
Yeah, I thought you were gonna let
ask.
it go. I
No,
thought you
no,
were
no,
gonna let it
I'm
go
not
because
gonna let
I
it go.
was
I'm
gonna
not
let it
gonna
go.
let you go. No. What? What? You said you have no interest in any of the inner figures? Nothing.
so
Nothing
far
is
of the
appeals to
one.
you.
I almost considered the Aragorn, but the $500 price point, which is more than I would spend.
The
Dude,
$500 price point is more than you can spend.
Yep.
for the rooted one, yeah.
Yeah.
I
How about
got
for
him
the
because I
sculpted one?
needed Lord of the Rings, but
Yeah. He's one I considered though. But like I am like Gandalf. I like Gandalf the white. I'm not really a big Gandalf the gray person.
which
Okay, so what do you think about the figures like aesthetically?
Oh, they look fabulous. I am not a person who's gonna go
Okay,
Hot Toys is trash and InArt is best or InArt is garbage or Hot Toys. They both have their plus and minuses to them. I think
I
they're
agree.
all made fabulous.
Wow, I agree with that. There's some good
Um,
Hot Toys, and
yeah,
I just love
okay.
InArt so much. So.
All I know is that I'm seeing our new overlords, in the making right now, doing
New
good shit.
Overlord.
So all hail InArt.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed to roll that way until someone was telling me J&D is going to be like two
Jay
Oh,
and
I
who?
thousand
know.
dollars or something, and I was just like,
I heard them talking
yeah,
about that on
yeah,
Collectors Unite.
and I was just like, yeah, that's okay. I'll stay in my Hot Toys lane if I have to. Because I can
Was that a late
spend
jump?
if I want to spend $1,000, I'll buy a third scale Prime One statue,
There you
uh,
go, my
which
man.
I have a couple. I have a couple on or pre-order. I just saw some people are getting some notices for the variant Ivy, Poison Ivy from Hush,
Ooh,
and I have that
okay,
one on pre-order. So maybe by January,
dude.
maybe I
Wayne,
might be finally getting where I'm getting it from.
Wayne, did you see that Last of Us piece?
I'm not a Last of Us guy. I'm not a fan of the games.
The
Eddie,
Prime
kick him,
One.
please. Kick
It
him,
looks
please,
good.
please.
It looks
Wow.
very good.
I didn't play the games, man. I'm only Last of Us because of
Kick
the
yourself
show.
from the show too. This is my show now.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
you
I don't
played
watch
the games,
show.
Mario?
Yes, I played the games. Those games are amazing. Well, I was playing the second one
Mario,
first,
I
but-
know Mario, I know is a Last of Us guy. He really likes those games.
Oh, it's amazing. I love that game.
I'm sure he, would probably like Abby to step on him or something.
Wow. I didn't know you were into that, Mario. You into that kind of?
Eddie, you'd be surprised what I'm into.
Wow. I'm not usually. Not
And
anymore.
and before anybody in chatter thinks I am just poking Mario, I'm making fun
Ooh,
before
poke me
anybody.
more, baby.
But yeah, but I was going to ask you guys of these now like kind of teasers. With the Thorin to me was one that kind of like to me felt a little out of place because I figured they would go like Legolas or something like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Thorn was like out of left field.
Completely, exactly.
I had no
But-
idea.
But I'm not saying that I think it's terrible to do it because I think they're like, we've shown they like older guys they like big beards. So I guess it's not total long hair and big beards they seem to like. So
What's wrong with
doing
that?
nothing
Oh,
wrong.
man.
Mario, you are the best beard in 1/6 scale.
I
Like
feel
Wow.
these
attacked,
guys
bro.
have to try. These guys have to try and catch up to your beer.
Wow.
All right.
Um,
All right.
but
Poke me some
the
more, Lane.
the, the one I would probably say of all of these I would be most interested in is the Christopher Reeve Superman. Like that's the one that
I think
being
that's
that
another
that's my
one
favorite
that most
incarnation.
people were like, that's kind of out of left field. I know it's not just because we just got the other Superman, but they didn't they didn't tease a Christopher Reeves, or they didn't announce or say they were gonna do that. So that
Well,
one was kind of.
do you really think it's that much of a surprise considering that J&D also put out their 2-pack of Christopher Reeves? I mean, it would
These
make
all things
sense for
seem to
someone
happen
else
at the
at
same
1/6
time.
to follow up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
They,
true.
they seem to do all this stuff in bunches. Like suddenly you're like, well, we haven't seen these character
Oh,
IP
that's true
forever,
too.
and
Cause
then they all.
Sideshow
I mean,
just did theirs too. So
yeah, and well, you think about it. Remember, like a few years back when we saw all the Ledger Joker stuff in every conceivable possible size and
yeah,
Jeez.
manner. It could be figures, statues, life size, whatever, by every maker
Busts.
and his
Yeah.
brother, just popped up all at once. So
yeah,
I'm not
Yeah.
totally shocked. Um,
And Hot Toys was the last one to do it.
yeah,
yeah,
they're well, but they already done them twice. So
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
long time ago.
even though it was 10 years ago or whatever, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think these are all going to be good. I think that Cavill, like, I might get that Cavill. I wasn't going to, but I was really thinking about. I want a cat in some form or fashion to have like one. You don't have really any other chances going forward very much to get Cavill. I was considering getting that third scale statue from Queen, just because the third scale and the price point for it wasn't very bad. It was
And the
like under
thing,
$1,200, but
the thing with Cavill too is like, if you want the blue and red suit, um, you got to pay that same price as this guy anyway, because that's what it's going for on the secondary market, the newest Hot Toys one.
yes,
Yeah,
So
but Eddie, keep in mind, bro.
what?
Here's the thing. I'm thinking about ordering the BVS Superman here, just because the fact that it has 2 head sculpts, right?
Yeah,
The angry sculpt, I really want to put that on the black suit Superman. I think that would look sick, dude.
yeah,
On the Hot Toys one.
you know
that
it's not gonna work though, right?
How you know it's not going to work?
Because their head sculpts are magnetized. The pegs
Yeah,
are
but
different.
it's not. It's that the head is separate from the neck. It's not a single piece.
Yeah, it is, but the peg is different. Like it won't sit. And
The
how is the
Pennywise,
peg?
the Pennywise are interactive with each other.
They are?
Yep, they're
Oh, okay.
swappable
So
with one
maybe it
another.
will work then.
Mm-hmm.
that'd be
Maybe
cool.
it will.
I think that looks cool. I think that is because the
It's
only
growing
other
on me. It's growing on me. I thought at first that the expression was a little exaggerated, but now it's starting to grow on me. I like that
Which one?
hair wisp. The angry head.
I love it. I think it's badass, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to grow on me.
And this is a price point more for one of their figures I can see spending. It just I started going over $400. I have a hard time on just any 6 scale.
Yeah,
I
it's
really I
expensive.
have a mind block. I have like a mind block from it. I think that you know InArt I like what they're doing. The one thing some people I know we talked about a little bit, are they going maybe to a little niche? But I'm like, well, right now maybe that's kind of what they got to do, because it's not like they have access to start even in the Chinese market necessarily Star Wars or certain other Marvel stuff or what have you.
Hey, they don't have the
Yeah.
licenses to do it, man. So even if they wanted to, they
Yeah.
don't have the license to do it.
Yeah, so they got to work within what they have, and
Of course.
that may be why they're doing Thorin Oakenshield instead of Legolas, because that's one of the big guns that they have left for Lord of the Rings that they know probably people will buy, without having to.
I don't know if there's any. Honestly, I don't know if there's any thought process behind it. In my experience with Queen in statues, they kind of just like to shoot from the hip and announce a lot of stuff and see what sticks, and then they continue with that stuff. So in my head, I'm thinking they've done 2 Lord of the Rings, so now they're throwing out a Hobbit to see if there's interest in that too. Like, I don't think it was like, let's do a Hobbit before Gimli or Legolas. I think it was just like, let's just do a Hobbit. We got the license. Because that's what I'm worried about with InArt, is like, I don't want them to be, they said they were separate from Queen, but so far it kind of seems like they're doing the same thing as Queen Studios did when they first came out, which was announce a bunch of cool stuff, and then they didn't finish the lines that they announced. So I'm kind of worried that's gonna happen, and we're gonna see. Like they might end up doing Thorin and then doing like Bilbo or something from The Hobbit, and then going back to Lord of the Rings, or might just go to something else.
Or
That's
they
what I'm
do
worried
one of the
about.
Harry Potters after Dumbledore, like one of the
Yeah,
other kids or something, and you're just like because it's not like they have the built-in base like Hot Toys is built for decades where they can jump around a lot, because
yeah.
they're just going to produce a lot. Um,
And then
but
now that they're announcing 112 too, now it's like okay,
first get some
you,
more figures of these out,
yeah,
man. You guys have
exactly.
gotten
They're
three. You gotten three. I know, and it's not they early people got them. If this is like the Joker, we're going to be going into 2024 for Pennywise and Gandalf.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm excited that you guys are showing so much, and that's what people want to see. Stuff that interests everybody. They want to interest everybody out in the collecting world, but like just make sure that you don't get too far ahead of yourself and you continue to
And
finish everything else that you've
is
either
his wrist or
teased or done.
his magnets like they did with Joker, like the wrists and stuff? Are they magnets or
I'm
pegs?
pretty sure they are. I didn't
Most
read
likely.
any of the. I didn't
Most
read any
likely
of
they are.
this here.
Okay, that's been the one thing I've a little bit is as much as I hate the old traditional wrist packs and trying to switch hands out, how pain in
Yeah.
the butt they can be. Because the Joker had some problem with the magnets and stuff. That's just where you get the 1 out of 50 that has bad magnets, and you're going to be
No, but
wanting to.
Lane, when it comes to the wrist pegs though, dude, it's completely different, man. They're not the magnets on the pegs are not as thin as the current Hot Toys ones, where they can
Hmm.
easily snap when you swap out the hands. So this approach
Okay.
I really like. I really like the way they took this approach. It just feels more sturdy.
I don't know. I just have tattooed in my brain, Mario, that one stream you were doing where you had the Joker standing next to you and he went thunk over and you just grabbed him, and I was worried you were just
I
going
don't
to
know what you're talking about.
crush it in your hand. As you were like,
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
never happened to me.
on 1/6 kit. It doesn't
oh,
Maybe
say.
Eddie, but not me.
Wow, it doesn't. My Joker never fell over, dude. It only on 1/6 kit's description. It only says the base is magnetic, but I'm pretty sure the hands will be too, because
but
everything else the hands has been magnetic.
I think this Superman is a good if you're considering InArt, but you weren't necessarily in for Lord of the Rings or something. I think the price point's good, and I think you can just have the Cavill by himself. Like if you have other Hot Toys or other
So
stuff of other Justice League stuff, I think he can be your first one to give a shot to see if you really like him and everything. And he's not like $500 if you're not willing to commit that much, like Aragorn
and
or.
he's a new license for. Well,
Mhm.
I mean he's continuing DC, I guess, because they did Joker. So that we haven't seen like Marvel or anything yet. But Buck is saying, do you prefer they stop announcing new licenses and commit to a small number of lines first before diversifying to a great degree? Yes,
No,
I want them to at least finish that list that they said that they were going to announce. Like I know they said that they weren't going to do Mara or Black Adam anymore because Black Adam didn't succeed, and Mara has a lot going on, the actress. So I know they said they weren't going to do those, but the rest of the list, uh, I want all those to go up for pre-order before they announce new stuff. And so far, like we're seeing
well,
Daenerys in the tease that,
thank you.
and that was on the list. So we're one step closer. And Paul Atreides, they've already showed him, so that's on the list. And I think those were the last two.
Did they show?
They showed him. I didn't realize they showed him at that last event they were at, where they showed the Superman. You know when they had that silver
At the
background on
WonderCon?
the wall? Whatever the last
Yeah,
con
yeah.
was. I guess they showed Paul
No
Atreides
shit.
because Zach and Dean sent me a picture of him. Actually, I can show
Well,
him real quick.
the China Joy, wasn't it? I think it was called.
Yeah, they sent me a
So
picture. Let me.
is Superman supposed to be Q4 2024? Is that when he's set for right now?
Yeah,
I think so.
So
yeah,
he's a long time off yet.
yeah.
Long
He's a
time off.
while.
That's just a little over a year, dude. That's gonna be here
I
sooner than
mean
you
it.
know it.
Yeah, it's not Hot Toys long time off, but
Yeah.
right. I mean it's not that bad.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't say 2025. I said though, but it's still it's a long. I consider waiting a year is a long way off.
That's like no.
Yeah, everything's like a half a year or a year now.
Yeah. Or if you buy
But
Prime
yeah,
One statues, usually longer.
I'm just
I'm fine
worried
with
that they're gonna show a bunch of stuff and then not finish stuff or move on to other stuff and kind of put stuff on the back burner. That's what I'm worried about because that's their track record with Queen, and so far it seems like they're doing the same things Queen did. So
I just wish that honestly, the figure I wish that InArt would do and I would buy. I wish they were doing a Blue Beetle.
Really?
Dude, I love the Blue Beetle movie. I've been considering buying the 3rd scale statue.
I just bought the McFarlane toy. I didn't want to buy the statue, but the statue looks cool.
Yeah, but it's $1,600. I don't know if I want to commit. I got a Harley Who Laughs is probably calling my name.
I would.
And I'm probably getting.
See that? That's kind of how I feel. That kind of narrows down my opinion on InArt and Hot Toys. I guess I don't have this picture, but I don't mind getting the characters that I like less from Hot Toys. Like so far, InArt's announced characters that mean a lot to me, and those ones I'd rather get with InArt. But a Blue Beetle, I'd be fine with Hot Toys doing a Blue Beetle. I think Hot Toys would knock a Blue Beetle out of the park because they do well with figures with helmets. I don't even know if they do a head sculpt for him. I don't know if they do a Miguel head sculpt. So,
yeah, I just bought last weekend the Blu-ray limited steel box of him.
Oh, nice! It came
That's
out
my
already.
Is it already out?
No, it's coming out at the end of October.
I need to get that one too. I kind of slowed down on steelbook collecting, just because trying to find ways to save money from collecting.
Yeah.
You're always collecting something. We need to be collecting dollar bills, man. That's what we need to be collecting.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of giving the dollar bills into like Howie Chan and Queen Studios like wallets.
Yeah, well, that's why I stopped buying or pre-ordering so many statues and stuff because I can't do all of them,
Yeah.
Collect hundreds.
I've been. Hey, Jason, collect hundreds. I only have 4 statues on order.
Nice.
Never had more. I just canceled and had to eat the NRD. I'm still waiting for a response from the guy.
I meant to ask you, did you see the Storm Collectibles doing the Darkstalkers?
Yeah, it did more again, and with that goofy giant bugged out eyes. That's from
her face does look weird.
Well, that's because it's from an animation where she would get punched and everything.
Oh,
like
okay.
Stomach, like low kick, and she would go. Like
Are you
when
gonna
exaggerate? No.
You gonna get that or?
I tried to buy Storm Collectibles, the Golden Axe line.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that.
I just kind of get out of that. I kind of a step back from 112 because I just don't think I can afford it. I'd rather buy 6-scale Hot Toys. Like I'm becoming much more focused on Star Wars Hot Toys figures. Like that's where my focus is more going now.
Yeah.
I think I'm moving away. But
you're speaking Mario's language.
Yeah, but
no.
Well, that's always that's always been well. The thing is, after Ahsoka, I don't know anything necessarily I want. It's actually changed thanks to Chopper Mario that I probably didn't fall into the do-back because I've been waiting to this week to have some points for my BARC speeder to go through, and I got a my coupon, so I had like $80 in points, and I've been going agonizing till Chopper was announced. Should I get the pre-order the do-back because I could get it for like $615 or something before shipping and stuff, and I was like, oh, kind of want that. But Chopper came out, and I was just like, oh, Chopper's $240. Well, if I put $20 coupon on him, that's actually like 10% off the price. So that actually like kind of affects more of an impact.
Chopper more because I think Chopper's kind of pricey for a droid.
Yeah, well, I used that, and I used $10 in points. I took $30 off of him, so he was $210, and I was like sold.
Nice.
Yeah,
I pre-ordered him. So
it could be more. I mean,
I'm
I
excited
want the
for
Chopper, but I'd be more excited if. Oh, thanks, Buck. Buck sent me the pictures I was looking for.
Oh, nice.
For Paul Atreides.
Oh, that's cool. I'm interested, actually. I wanted to see what did they have, like, the Paul looked like. Because I really like that movie. Like,
I like
the first
that movie,
Dune.
too. Yeah.
Because it's different. It's very different than Star Wars or something with the sci-fi, which obviously it's always kind of been that way with it. But how the movie translated. Even though I still think the Dragonfly looking spaceships look like ships look weird.
I think it looks good, dude.
Yeah, that's a nice head sculpt.
And it's rooted.
Yep.
And I'm sure that, I mean, I don't know. It seems like they're not offering. Oh, this is Og. This is Og Toys. That's not the InArt. That one just got in there, I guess. Maybe he's comparing them. But this was Og Toys, I guess. That third party one.
The InArt one looks way better.
Yeah. I like the base that he comes with. What was I going to say, though, with the... Oh, I guess they're not offering rooted and sculpted with everything they do. Or maybe it's just because Superman didn't have rooted and sculpted, but he has that short hair, so...
Don't they have some sort of different tier system,
Gandalf.
kind of, where it was supposed to follow, kind of?
Yeah, they have like a... They have... I forget the names. They're elements.
The gold and silver. And
oh, yeah. Silver, gold, rhodium, and platinum?
Platinum.
Platinum? Is that how Joao says it, or what?
That's how
okay. So yeah, they have a tier system, but I don't know if the tiers is bases how, like, if you get rooted or sculpted or not, because they've been offering both with everything except for Gandalf and Superman.
Well, the one thing I might get that Superman, but the kind of figure now, because I told you, Mario, I've like pre-ordered 5 figures in like 6 weeks or something. So I kind of was like, hold on, cowboy. Let's get some of these paid off before you do more
cowboy.
Stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I was calling myself cowboy. But that. Thanks, Jason.
What is
it? He said shits.
Yeah, it's. What's that?
Come on, cowboy.
Yeah, yeehaw. The one thing that's holding me back is I want to look at is the comic Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like that,
the hot toy?
Oh, dude, I love that thing. That thing is so cool to me. Like,
were you big? You read comics growing up?
I still read comics on every week.
Oh, really?
I still buy. Why do you? But the problem is they're like almost $5 a shot now. They're going to be so.
And they're not as good.
And
that's cheap, isn't it? I thought
$5 for a comic.
That is not cheap, bro.
$5 for one comic book.
Yeah, aren't they already $5 per comic book right now?
That's what he's saying is $5 right now is expensive.
No, hasn't it been that way for the past few years? Excuse me.
No,
it's been
like
getting there. They're like three some.
3-4, but now it's $5 for a standard like 20-page comic.
Wow.
Jeez.
Thanks.
Writers got to eat, bro.
They're busy.
Yeah, comics are getting out of hand. It was beginning to be like
they're
every
launching
week.
a thing. Like they're launching like there was a random issue of Spider-Man back in August, which made me draw like Amazing Spider-Man book. It was like issue 31, which was a legacy like $9.25, was $10.
Holy crap!
That's crazy.
That's what I was asking.
Because that's what it.
Do they still put ads in the comics?
Not even any new regular ads anymore. It's all in-house stuff and everything because no one's willing to pay money to put ads in the comics anymore.
Wow. Well, for $5 a pop, they shouldn't be putting that shit in there anyway, man. That's why I stopped.
Yeah, dude, it's expensive. I mean, this is why it's like, how can you get kids to read them? But this Iron Man, I love that head sculpt. I'm not going to be the dope who say yes. I can understand why you say it looks like a 6 scale Marvel Legends figure, but trust me, it's not a Marvel Legends figure. It has die cast.
Well, people are comparing it to Mondo too, and like, it still looks way better. Like, I get the style of it, I get why you're saying it, but like, it's way better than a Mondo figure.
Did you guys see MRC's review of this thing?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Go check it out, man.
Wait, how do you review this? This isn't out yet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. They had some already sold in Hong Kong. Yeah,
oh shit!
It's released
Toys buying now. Already has the regular edition where you can still pick it up, but they're a little bit more expensive because they only got like 60 and 120 or something like that out the initial batch. But the second batch is going to be coming back.
How much is it charging?
Spec
a
free
lot,
candy with my
like
comics.
4,300 something, I think, for
4,300.
for Hong Kong.
Oh, I was gonna say, Lane, we don't deal in Hong Kong dollars, man. What the hell? What is
I
it in
don't know.
US?
I'd have to translate it, Mario. It's
All right.
3,300 for the regular, 33,330 for the regular, and 4,530 for the collectors.
So what is that, like 4 something?
It's going to be like almost
4 or 5?
500. Yeah, give me a second here. I gotta look it up.
Well, anyway, yeah, I think this looks really cool. I know a lot of people were excited for this one.
But no one cares about it because it's the next day is going to be the main event. I'm assuming you already talked about it, the Scarlet Witch.
No,
Oh, no,
I wasn't really gonna talk about the
Oh,
Nope.
you're more.
the 4 that they showed. I was just gonna talk about the chopper, but
The chopper. That's hey man. Okay, so for the regular one, for the special edition, it translates to about $578.45.
Good God.
Jesus, it'll be cheaper than that on Sideshow. I think.
I would
I
hope
don't know
so.
that it'll be that much.
For the
'Cause
regular
I remember
edition,
they were
it's
selling
$425.
resellers were selling the Anakin when he was announced in Hong Kong for like $600, and then he went on Sideshow for what was he, like 300-400 on Sideshow?
Yeah.
I don't
Which
remember.
one? Which one?
Anakin.
Anakin was like
Anakin.
400, I think, or 410,
Okay.
something like that.
So I'm guessing this guy will probably be around 495, something like that. Like like what die-cast Iron Men go for now, you know? I'm
I hope
guessing
not.
that's what we'll see.
I think 450 is too much for him, though.
You think so? The
Yeah.
only thing is like he comes with the head sculpt, you know. Usually,
Yeah, but
and,
like the
and
Mark
I know
6
there's no likeness. That's the crazy
Yeah.
thing too. Is like there's no likeness on these, and they're still charging a lot.
Yeah.
For 'em.
Well, I mean, the Mark 6, remember 2.0 with that new head sculpt was like 365 without the gantry.
Oh. And they have already said this is limited to like 1,500 or something.
Yeah,
So
or
see,
I
that's
think
what
at
I'm
least
thinking.
yeah.
They might end up being like 490.
Well, I have zero illusions that I will actually have any chance of getting this because if it's through Sideshow and you're having to go through the stupid
I know. I didn't even get
thing.
Anakin. I got close. I'm on the wait list for Anakin, but I didn't.
Same here. I wasn't really going to get him, but I had several people ask me if I would try and see if I, go and get it. Because I just picked up, I ended up pre-ordering the Attack of the Clones Anakin.
Are these one per customer, or you could get 2?
They're limited,
Pretty
so
sure they're
1,500 worldwide. Probably like, I can't see them doing more than, 500 of them, if that, the U.S., if they're doing 1,500
Maybe half.
worldwide. Yeah.
I think
250.
they said 500 were limited to China collectors, so I don't know how much Sideshow would get.
To me, it just looks cool. I mean, this is totally not an essential one, especially if you're a MCU collector or something for Marvel. But I just think because loving the old 60s, I mean, this is more 60. It's not even modern Iron Man. This is like 60s, 70s
Yeah.
style Iron Man. I think it's just a totally unique figure that you can have. If you don't own any other Iron Man, I would almost say, I don't know why you would get this. I think this is just a great piece to mix in with your Iron Mans, even if they're MCU ones, because it's just such a neat one mixed in.
Yeah, this is how I feel. This isn't Robert Downey Jr.
Cool. I've seen a lot of RDJ.
Yeah,
Give me a comic one.
I know the comic one is exciting for everybody. I think it's cool. I wouldn't get it though. It's not mine.
Yeah.
I'm an MCU guy. But I if they do a comic Thor, I'd be tempted. But I have a feeling this is just their way to get out more Iron Men. So I don't feel like
Yeah.
I don't think that they're gonna do other comic characters. I think they're gonna stick to Iron Man.
Yeah, well, they've done a lot of the suits basically in that old style. Like this feels like the end kind of those, probably the Origins line. This is like here's as classic as we can make it look, and this would be the last one because no one was buying the other stuff or pre-ordering the others. I'm just wondering, are we going to finally get by the end of the year, Mario Mayor, you guys have been paying attention to this more. Is it the Aragorn is supposed to come out? Not to get too sidetracked, but I know you guys were more on
Aragorn.
discussion.
Actually, I don't think so. I don't think Aragorn's supposed to be by the end of the year. I think they said Batman would be by the end of the year. And that's it. I don't think Aragorn is supposed to be by the end of the year.
Okay. Do you think Hot Toys is going to beat him out, getting theirs out since they just delayed him, or he's now slightly outside the window?
Wait, which one? Hot Toys what?
Hot Toys, Pattinson, Batman.
Oh, no.
You think they're going to get theirs?
Well, he's delayed until December. So he's
October.
still supposed to be, October through December. He's still supposed to be this year. But I don't know if they'll get him out. I actually just got that email because I had that one on order too. But I canceled and got my NRD back because it was delayed. So.
Oh,
because I think if I get one of them, I'm gonna go with the InArt one. But
I don't blame you for that. Even if you just get the regular one.
I don't even know if he's not out in Hong Kong by the end of October. I don't see them getting him before January. You know, because it takes a couple months. We still haven't seen some of the stuff that they got. I know they're getting them faster now from the blogger photos. Sideshow's getting them quicker, but I don't know. I hope so. I know that their 3PO was delayed too, and he was just like, we've seen him already. Yeah, and he's delayed too till October through December.
Jason, stop saying such nasty things about my comics, man.
I know, man. This guy's going in. And fuck your comic. I like comic books. I've read a couple lines. Like I was super into Ghost Rider, and I was super into some different stuff, but I haven't read them too much because the pool box was starting to be like $80 a week. I was like, Jesus, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're expensive, dude. That's only like that's why $5 it starts adding up.
Yeah. That's why I only read like 8 or 9 comics a month. I don't read a whole lot just because they're too expensive. If I wasn't collecting stuff like Hot Toys or something, I'd probably be buying more, even if they were trash. But, man, it's just, this is a real good time, guys, to be a 6-scale collector and a terrible time at the same time.
112 too now.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be. Well, that's kind of cool, right?
And if you got too much money, then you can buy 6-scale in like silicone bodies from J&D and spend like $1,500 on them.
Yeah, I know they were talking about that on Collectors United. So J&D, if J&D comes out and starts making 1/6 stuff, it is gonna be like 2,000, I think, or like I couldn't see it being lower than 1,000 minimum. Probably closer to 1,500. But that's crazy. Buck says
that's for a very niche
Underverse. I don't know what Underverse is. Do you know what Underverse is?
The only thing I knew was the Underverse was from, I think, Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, really?
The necromonger. The necromonger believes in the Underverse.
Oh, okay.
That's where the Lord Marshal came back from after like being partially dead and alive.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I remember that just now. I've been
I
watching
don't know
that
how you
movie in
remember that
like
either.
10 or 15 years.
I know, because I love that movie and I don't remember that. But, yeah, so with J&D, that's going to be... their statues are 3,000 to 4,000, so I can't see their figures being less than 2.
That's like one of the only ways to get another Cavill Superman of newer stuff in the original red and blue and yellow.
Yeah.
You can't. It's because the like Queen one's the black suit only.
Yeah.
And which is obviously for the statue much more reasonable price in comparison. So I can't. I don't know if we're going to see another Cavill Superman beyond the InArt one.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be down to get it if they did do them. Oh, Underverse is a company, I guess. Buck is saying they make 1/12 and 1/6. I've never heard of them, Buck. Chasen, you'd be in on figures from J&D if they were like 2,000. Now maybe they'll be 2,000 and it'll be a 2-pack. What would you'd be more interested in that or still too high? Fuck no.
I think Mario, when he starts hearing 1,000 for 2 6-scale figures, that like InArt would.
That's the cap. That's the cap, man. I don't want to spend any more than like 1,100 to be honest for a 2-pack. Cisco.
Yeah, the Joker was my cap. Even that one, I was kind of like, that's a lot of money for a figure, man. So I don't
But
know,
did you
man.
end up liking it?
Oh, I
That
love
you
it.
had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't regret it at all. I just still, that's my
Somehow
cap.
Jason, yeah. But Jason is making the move, it seems like, the life scale statue. So I wouldn't
Life
find that.
size and some figures. He's still in on
Yeah.
figures.
Yeah.
So I could see
Well,
him getting the J&D stuff, but also I don't know how I feel about silicone figures. I don't know how well they do. Like I'm interested. Like anything that makes it more lifelike, you know, more realistic looking, I'm interested, but I can't pay that
Even at that
price though.
price.
Well, let's see. Yeah, see, Jason's still all in on.
yeah. Hey, Jason, a question for you. I know you've been talking. Did you manage to get that, the KTS, was it? I'm forgetting the droid from Rogue One. KDSO?
Two.
Oh, I think he's still looking
K-
for it. K2SO.
K2SO? Okay.
I
Oh,
think he's
is
still
he looking for
it.
K2SO?
But like
A
the full
a
life-size
life-size
statue.
statue, Mario, not the hot toy.
Good God. Why?
Because that's what Jason likes, man. He was collecting half-scale Star Wars.
Is that why you got rid of them all? So we can go over the life size K2?
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
Jeez.
hey, Eddie, one thing I wanted to get.
He's
I know
selling a
you
lot of
said,
statues too, dude.
yeah.
I know, I noticed.
What's up, Lane? What were you gonna ask?
Because I missed it because when you had started streaming, but I want to know what had the Arnold, Mr. Freeze.
Oh, dude, I'm super hyped for that one. The Social Toys one looks amazing.
Is that the
one in the
one that's him
robe?
in the robe and slipper
Yeah,
one? Yeah,
that
one
head
looks
sculpt
cool.
on that one looks amazing, dude. Yeah, I'm excited for those.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that's excited for those. I heard Joel talking about those on his show, and he's
Guys,
like, "Who wanted this?" I was like, "I guess
so
me."
tune in to LWO tonight. We have a
Oh,
special
yeah.
guest, and that guy's amazing. It's
There's gonna be an LWO tonight.
we get a pre-record. Like I told you this,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did tell me
Yeah.
that.
man. Yeah.
Hmm.
But we had this. We had the governor of the ex-governor of California actually blessed us with his presence. Man, it was amazing.
Oh, really? Nice.
California, yeah, man, the guy was amazing.
We don't, Buck. We don't really know if you want to watch. Go to Big Bretta's channel. He did a stream. I think it was yesterday morning. Called Collectors Unite, and they talked a little bit more about what J&D most likely will be because they went back into like the guy who's working for J&D. I guess he made a couple customs in the past, and so they were basing it off the customs that he made. And some of those customs, they did have silicone heads with like a skeleton underbody, and like some of them had silicone hands and stuff. Like the fingers could move, and it was crazy.
Was the Molecule
So
8 doing that?
that's what Dean commented and said. Molecule 8 was trying to do that, and that they didn't succeed. But I mean, that was years ago, right? Now we're in. It might be more probable to do them now. You know, I don't know, but I don't think. It depends on the price, and it depends on. Also, we don't know like what the lifespan of a figure made out of silicone is. We don't know
Well, they said for the
what could
statue's head
happen.
sculpts
So
are supposed to be 25, 30 years.
yeah,
what?
so
For the, like the
statues.
silicone heads for the J&D statues, they're supposed to be like 25, 30 years.
Mm.
Oh, Jason said he's no longer looking for K2
Yeah, I
because
just
Sideshow makes shit quality. They use
I don't know.
fiberglass.
I don't know. If I could have got my hands for not a silly price back the old Death Troopers that they made, like a life size, Death Trooper is like my favorite trooper in all
Buck
of Star
says-
Wars.
My favorite. I still am a clone guy. I don't even like troopers that much if they're not clones. But Buck said I think the premium aspect of the figures for them will be the tailoring, accessories, rooted hair, like InArt. I do think it'll have all that, but I do think they're gonna try to do something different with silicone. I think
To make
whether
them
it's the
stand
bodies, because InArt bodies aren't like Phison bodies, they're like silicone. They're normal jointed bodies. Like sure they make their bodies, but they're still normal joint. Like they're not seamless. I mean, so
Dude. Buck is making me believe that he's a Cisco collector now.
well Buck just likes well done likeness. So like if the faces and stuff look well done, I think Buck's in because he said he wanted the the Harry Potter. He was looking at that one for InArt. So.
Well, InArt and Hot Toys have been, at least on the head sculpts, have been absolutely killing it, except for that DACA.
Well,
But
those custom prices, Jason, they were crazy. They were like multiple grands, like $5,000 or some shit,
Multiple
But
brands.
yeah, multiple grands. But they still said, or at least this is translating, because they had a Korean guy on there. They had Chris on Collectors Unite, and he watches the J&D streams that are all in Korean, and he translated some of it. And he said that the guy did say that it was gonna be very expensive, and that if you can't handle that, to don't even bother, because that's how
well,
J&D
that's
is.
That sounds like
yeah,
the chain.
yeah, that does sound like J&D with like, okay, so I should go the opposite direction with my money. Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
pretty much.
Well,
Buck, the stuff that they showed looked good. Yeah, it looked interesting, but they did look good.
Jason right now seems to be channeling his pain, Toshi.
Oh, he's
With his
channeling
terminology and stuff right now.
his
With his
inner pain.
terminology.
why is he in pain?
No, Pain. Who's
Toshi.
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 Oh,
He's channeling Toshi.
Because right now he's typing like Toshi talks normally.
He's passionate, man. He's passionate.
Oh no, I love Toshi and I get along super well. Like I love him. He is absolutely
me too.
wonderful. So's Chasen. So's some of the other collector guys like Jimmy G, and not the football player, and stuff. Godlike collectibles and stuff. They're all wonderful guys, and they're all different, which is one of the things I also love.
He said it's Sideshow brings it out in him, Lane.
This is yeah, I know.
He said let all the whiners whine. I kind of like, it doesn't. When J&D says stuff like, if you can't handle it, don't worry about us, or like stay away from us.
There's no reason to get mad about it. You just go, okay, I'll look at something else.
I won't get it. Yeah, I don't care it, because sometimes I do feel that nowadays, like, there's a little. You have to have a good balance of listening to the community and not listening to the community. Like sometimes the community can get up in arms about stuff that's a little bit exaggerating, but sometimes like I do want them to take our criticism into account and make stuff better, because there's stuff that I want them to like the Gandalf. We got some improvements there. We didn't get all the improvements that people asked for, but the improvements that we didn't get, I don't care about. So I like that they listen, but at the same time, I think they do need to tell collectors to piss off sometimes. So.
Or just tell them, follow your vision, man, and see what happens. If you're gonna do more releases after this, okay, people will be mad about this, but okay, you learned something even if it didn't come out great, so you make adjustments for next time. Simple as that.
Buck said there was a 4-pack of Wizard of Oz custom he saw recently.
Wow.
It was like $3,500.
That's Blitzway Ghostbusters money.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I see. I see J&D doing like close to 1,000 a figure. Like, cause InArt's already doing 400-500 for one.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna be better than InArt, I'm thinking maybe 750. I guess maybe they will be, but
it'll be. That's the cool thing I like about J&T is we don't know what to do, and this is what I like with the 6-scale community, with having something. I'm just excited to see what they're gonna do. It may not be something I get, but I'm interested. I'm like more energized in my collecting because I want to see. Maybe, like you say, a 2,000 figure I wouldn't spend, but what are they going to do? How neat is it going to look? What are they going to try different? Because that, even if you don't buy those figures, they could have filter effect over time. I've already got my figures pre-ordered for the next 2 years because I got like 15 of them, or something. But
yeah.
Down the road, you might see improvements or other things for other properties or whatever that you come to like or something like that. Or maybe with your kids, you got younger kids growing up, it could cause spill down effect for improvements. Like I think kind of like Hot Toys is doing with Artisan now.
Yeah.
Kind of. I'm not willing to say go the whole way, but
that
kind
Artisan line still annoys me because it's expensive and the only difference is the rooted hair. It's like
Anakin bothered me with Anakin bothered me without changing all that stuff out.
Yeah,
but they could surprise us though and change that out. Remember, like the Nightmare Batman coat.
Oh, I don't know if they'll go that far as to change
I
the material.
I know.
But
I'm not saying, but they could. I'm not saying.
it's weird that they do like leather for some stuff and then pleather for
Well,
higher
well,
end stuff.
I pointed out how silly it was because the figure I got that I love, the crosshair, like part of his stuff is his little pieces of his actual leather, and then that Anakin comes out, and if they're using the same pleather, I'm like, so we did a bunch of that stuff for crosshair, a guy who came out in 9 months probably because no one pre-ordered him because he's from like C-list characters, with the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
But Anakin, and a premium Anakin, this is like supposed to be the most premium of this character. We did pleather, and I'm like, there's not an addition problem that works here correctly.
Yeah. That's what I don't get. How do they choose? And then like if some of them is it because the ones that they picked to do leather on didn't work out the way they thought it was, so they stopped doing it for future. Like I guess we won't know until that Wolverine comes out, but I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, the Days of Future.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they it didn't work out for them. I don't know. But this is that 4-pack custom that Buck was talking about, which is insane.
Ooh,
The likenesses on
wow.
these are crazy.
You
So
would, I would, for $3,500, they better look like the mini me versions of those characters,
even the
man.
sculpted hair looks really good.
Wow.
That's crazy. And the eyes and the different expressions. Look at this. It's got looks like 2 or 3 different heads. So that's insane
I
too.
love the Scarecrow and the
Yeah, that looks great.
Cowardly Lion one. Both look great.
Yeah. Even
Look at
the
the Tin Man.
Tin Man.
It's
That's
it's
a
so
perfect
sucky
likeness
what
right there.
happened with the actor and all the stuff he had to do, go through
Oh,
back in
I
the
know.
30s
Didn't he
becoming the
get
Tin
like?
Man.
Did he get cancer or something from that paint, or what
Well,
did he get?
I think I think like there was an original actor who was supposed to be it's been a while since I heard it, but there was another actor cast as the Tin Man, but the pain he had something that caused that cancer or reaction to it
Yeah.
that he had to quit, and then the guy who ended up playing the actor who played Tin Man had to take over the part kind of last minute.
Yeah.
Uh, it's crazy when but of course that was back in the 30s.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. But those they look awesome. And what do you say, 3,500 for 4? What does that equal out to for? That's a little less than $1,000 for each.
Jason, Jesus Christ.
Set 4. I mean that's probably what J&D's gonna be. They're
Yeah,
gonna be like
imagine if they put out a 4-pack
900
all at
for a
once.
single.
It's like 3,000. It's as much as their Wonder Woman
What
Platinum.
if? Holy shit! What if they do that? What if instead of waiting for a line, they put out like all the Justice League at one time? You could buy the whole pack, and it's like $5,000.
Or could you imagine if, I know they
That's
wouldn't do it,
crazy.
not the same thing. What if they did, I don't know, just shooting in the weirdness? If they did, it's not in their ballpark, but they did an 80s Teenage Ninja Turtle out of silicon bodies
Yeah,
that was like
that would be sick.
$4,000.
In 6 scale, dude,
They're,
I'd
yeah,
be tempted on that because I'd
yeah,
want the
there would be
turtles.
TMNT. Now, they never do that, but I'm just saying, something I could think of that would, you could see silicone and how they would do it and everything. People would go crazy. Yeah, Jason saw
Jeez.
that.
He said it was 3,600, but still, that's exactly the price I think that J&D is gonna be. A little less than $1,000, if not $1,000 for one or more.
Yeah, yeah, jeez. That's
And
why
he
I don't
said it
get into
would be
custom
more.
figures.
It would be more if they didn't get as many pre-orders as they thought they would, so you'd have to pay more. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be interesting. What if or maybe if they didn't do we'll say BVS for example, because you could get Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. What if they did a 3-pack all at once instead of
Or
just doing one at a time?
what if they did? What if they did a Dark Knight trilogy where they did Bale, Batman, Catwoman, the Joker, and, I don't know, Ra's al Ghul
Yeah.
for
Yeah, then
4,000?
you could get them all.
People,
That'd be interesting. I wonder if people would be down to buy the whole line at once like that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to afford it, so.
well, yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to either. But I'm just saying, if they did that, that would be like putting your big foot out and seeing, here's what we're doing. We're coming at you. Are
Yeah.
you gonna put up or shut up? You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. And we're in a good time for 1/6. and 112 now because I'm definitely interested in seeing that from InArt. It's crazy, man.
What?
Did you see InArt announce they're doing 112?
No, I was reading Chasen says they're not gonna. He says Lane just trade Anne for Michelle and I'm in. Like what? Huh?
Anne
Oh,
Hathaway
okay.
for
For
Michelle
Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah, but that would have to be the Keaton. I think the Keaton one might actually get even bigger response, like Batman
Yeah,
and
for
Batman
sure.
Return. If you had Jack Nicholson Joker, the
I got
Keaton
that.
Batman, the
got that.
Catwoman,
Need that.
And what's his name? Penguin, Danny DeVito, Penguin.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of stuff, but I think I'm gonna call it here, guys, because I just wanted to go live for a little while. It's been
Sorry,
an hour
didn't
and
mean to help you
45.
stay late.
You went
Sorry,
live for a
No.
long while, bro.
2 hours ain't bad, especially when we're doing like 5-hour LWO streams nowadays.
Oh, jeez.
2 hours,
Hey,
under
Mario,
2 hours is a short stream now.
Did you guys ever? You tried to do a 24-hour one, didn't you? At some point here
We-
recently.
Sure.
No, we joked. We joked about doing 24. We can only make it to 5 hours. I think 6.
No,
You
we
made
hit
it
6.
One of them
five
go
or
to
six?
6? Yeah.
You went
We had
6?
6 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do. You run out of shit to talk about. You end up talking about the same stuff. Which we do
No,
anyway.
someone actually did. There's a few people actually that did 24-hour streams, man. I don't know how the hell they do it,
Really?
but
Nate is done.
they did it.
Nate at Geeking Out did some 24-hour.
He did
streams.
24 hours?
Yeah. Couple
Actually, I
times.
think I tuned in a little bit for that one.
I didn't say he was sane afterwards or anything, but he did them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys joining in and with me.
Thank you.
You and Mario. So
Thanks for having
that
us
was
on, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Oh,
Yeah. And then I appreciate everybody who watched live. That was cool. I didn't think I'd get a lot, but I'm glad I got a lot of interaction with you guys. So that's cool. And
what's the next one?
they're gonna be random, man. Like whenever I feel like going up, I don't know if they'll be scheduled because I do.
You
He's
change
got
the
a-
channel
he-
to random.
He
Change
needs
the
5 or
channel to
6
random
figures.
media.
He needs
I
5 or
know.
6 figures announced where he can talk for an hour about them.
Or where
Oh,
there's
dude.
something that I feel like I want to talk about that
Yeah.
people don't want to talk
And
about.
Eddie's
like
showing off the
Mr.
guns there
Freeze.
too. See, people got
No,
to see
no.
the guns too.
I just didn't want to change my shirt. I was like, I don't feel like it, but yeah, I don't know if it'll be scheduled. I do want to do more on the channel. I want to grow it, but it's just
Yeah.
I don't like doing the same stuff that everybody does, you know? So the only reason I went live today is because I wanted to talk about the Mr. Freeze because I feel like a lot of people didn't want to talk about it. And then
I think they look great.
the
Both
112,
pieces.
the 112 from InArt is that's a big deal. Like, because there's only one company that does hot toy quality in that scale, which is Mezco. So InArt's kind of taking the world by storm here.
Is that the collective series and stuff that they do with the different figures normally, or is that more like you're talking about the line for 112th, or is that more the the Hush series and stuff like that they've done?
What do you mean for InArt?
No, I'm talking about for Mezco.
Oh, Mezco they haven't done the 112 collective series. That's like they do mostly comic stuff, but they have done like they did Snyderverse stuff. They've done some movie stuff.
Yeah, or like the Silent Hill. They just had the
the Silent. Oh yeah, we were talking about that out there, right?
That's why when you were talking about that, I was like, is that the line you were talking about? I was wondering where it's kind of their version of the higher end 112.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's interesting. I wanted to go live to talk about all that.
That's the one that took the Keaton Batman like 3 years or something to come out.
That just came out. I gotta get that, by the way. Alvin just tuned in. Sorry, Alvin, we're calling it, but sorry, man. But yeah, I'm glad that everybody tuned in, and then we gotta talk about it a little bit, and we'll see what comes up. But so far you guys can catch me on LWO Fridays, but Sunday with Ben. Sunday with Chasen, maybe in the future, and then Tuesdays with CW, and maybe I might start doing small talk again because I've been doing a little more small talk stuff again. So if they'll have me back there, I might start doing that again. But I'm trying to balance out not streaming so much as well too. So fucking Mario? Chasen said, "Who has their blinker on?" Fucking Mario.
Mario's being Yeah, Mario's busy, getting home in one piece.
Mario's heading to friends, and then I'm gonna meet
Oh,
Mario. I'm gonna leave in like a fucking hour, but I won't see him until like 8 o'clock because of traffic.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah. Thanks, guys. We're gonna call it. I'll see you guys
thanks
on the
you.
next one. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend, and catch me on Tuesday. It'll be the next stream. So on C Dub.
Deuces, y'all.
Later, guys.
Later, everybody. He just forgot to turn it off.
Holy shit. We're stuck back here. Eddie, get your ass back in here, dude.
Yeah, Eddie, you didn't shut it. You didn't turn the thing off. You just left.
Bro, that's